Hello everybody, my name is Zach, aka the Weather Gamer, and unfortunately, NCL has come to an end. This is our recap. I am about, 25-30 minutes since I lost to Slick, which for you guys has been a week, but, yeah. This season started out like hell. I went 0-4 to start the season, losing to... I finished 7-5, by the way. Oh, I gotta update my playoff record, too. Forgot about that. Qualified. I finished in 5th. Oh, sorry, 6th, because I was almost the last one out. I finished 7-5. What was my actual league stat? 7-5. NCL, 7-5. 12. Did I go 7-5? Oh, that's WWC. Whoops. Okay, there we go. 0-1. -4. That's gonna hurt. So, there we go. That should proctor in. Yeah, there it is. The loss week 1 to, Revan never should have happened. If I had just run Physical Talonflame like a smart one, I would have probably won that game, or Hurricane hits. I win that game, and, I'm 8-4, possibly higher seed, or definitely higher seed, so I wouldn't have had to play Slick. Week 2, another close game. Week 3 just absolutely destroyed, and then week 2 was absolutely destroyed. Week 3 was a close game. Week 4 was just bad. But then I went 7-1 down the stretch, the final 12, which is the best, I think, win-loss record I've had in a 7-week time span. Other than maybe NCL Season 5, where I went to quarters off of, I think I went 8-2 or something like that, but anyways, also, hey, look, the dock. I got the logos on. So, it was a trying season to start. I greatly appreciate the support that people gave me, and, the, hey, try these mons instead to fix your team and that sort of thing. To help me get to where I was able to roll 7-1 until I ran into Slick. But, yeah, I mean, is this the best team I've ever drafted? No, not even close. Was this a really fun team, though, after I got it sorted? Yes. Definitely a very fun team. Definitely a lot of new mons that I tried that I really want to bring back. And some mons that I'm definitely not trying again. Thanks, Ian, for supporting me, too. Just, anime plot armor. Unfortunately, the anime plot armor. I ran into Tobias. I ran into freaking Tobias in his Darkrai. That's what happened. And I need to mention that real quick, so I'm going to pause the recording. Yeah, I just ran into Tobias's Darkrai, Slick's Darkrai. But yeah, so I know I've said this probably 4 times now, but I'm actually done with Rain for a while now. I have used Rain teams more than any other weather. I have tried different variants. I wanted to try Gen 8 Rain with Kingdra getting, a boost, getting Hurricane, with Talonflame getting Hurricane so you could run special Talonflames. And some of the other, Swampert got a lot of new toys as well. The only reason I would consider drafting Rain again is in Wi-Fi, because I've never used a Wi-Fi Rain team, but that would be it. So I truly officially think I'm done with Rain for a very long time. I just am tuckered out with it, and my Rain didn't actually do a whole lot this season. I got 8 kills off of Rain. So I think I'm probably going to sit down the Rain teams. I might just draft Politoed as a bulky water type, because it is a very decent bulky water type. And maybe I'll grab a Rain Abuser, I don't know. But you won't see me draft heavy Rain like I have lately. So breaking it down, I'm just going to start top and work my way down, even though that's not the order they're on here. Megapert. Megapert did get a very nice upgrade in Liquidation, and a couple of other moves that I can't think of off the top of my head. I never could get Pert going. Usually I'd get a kill and die, or I didn't bring it. Rain Sweepers are just so slow. There are a couple of times where it just got outsped by Scarfers, or I couldn't bring both my Rain and I needed a ground type, so I was forced to bring Swampert. It's a fantastic mega in the right hands, but it's just similar to the past. It's not a mega that I've mastered. And it's just not one that I'm, good to go on. So, but I don't know. Maybe someday we'll cross paths again, Mega Swampert. Who knows? Jirachi. This is the second time I've used Jirachi, I think. Flinch Hacks. I hate winning by Flinch Hacks, but Flinch Hacks definitely got me a couple of games. So, apologies to those of you that were Flinch Hacked, but I love Jirachi. It went 7-5, which is not bad, in my opinion. For something that I picked up 3 weeks into the season, if I had this thing from the beginning of the season, it might have broken 10 kills, maybe gotten to 11. It's a great stealth rocker, it's a great physical attacker, it's a great special attacker, it's got a good move pool coverage. Scarf sets are really cool. I never did run Banded. I kind of want to try that still. But yeah, Jirachi was really, really cool. It was a great mid-season pickup. Suggestion by Jay. Jay just sent me that, and he's like, pick up Jirachi, drop Melmetal. I was hesitant because I wanted to make Melmetal work, and, he was right. I'm so glad that I picked up Jirachi. So, I will be looking forward to using Jirachi again in the future. Definitely count on that. It's one of the few steel types that I'm actually pretty decent with. So, Togekiss. Shoutouts to Zippy for coming in clutch and giving me a transaction and a trade in order to get Togekiss. Yes, I know I put double Flinch Hacks core together, but Kiss went 3-3. Kiss definitely played a good role as a fairy type on this team. It was a nice Scarfer that I was able to use several times in Revenge. I didn't have to run Thunder Wave on Jirachi all the time. I could run both of them. One Thunder Wave, one Iron Head, and obviously Kiss having Air Slash to try and get some more Flinch Hacks. Served as a decent defogger. I do want to try Togekiss again. It's one of those fairy types that I have neglected for a long time, just because I drafted, Slurpuff or Aromatisse, which I'll talk about in a minute, or a couple others over and over again. Florges. No, Togekiss is such a good mon that I cannot wait to use it again. Goodra. I did not think Goodra was going to do well this season when I first started 0-4 and it wasn't getting a lot of kills, but on the back half of the season, Goodra started picking it up again and reminded me why Goodra is one of my favorite dragon types to use, especially after VBL when it did nothing. 2 seasons with Goodra and NCL, 2 seasons and Goodra has just been a nightmare for people to deal with. Physically, especially, I tried the spec set, and that actually, I think, threw somebody off because I had run Assault Vest for so many weeks. It is the ultimate special wall. I just wish I had a physical wall that I could pair with it on my defensive core, because Goodra a lot of times was forced to switch in on physical hits and then just die. But I love Goodra. It's up there with Haxorus and Hydreigon as dragons that are like my favorite to use. Goodra, Hydreigon, Haxorus are my top 3 favorite dragons to use right now. Megazard X is also in that top 5, but Goodra just slightly outdoes Zardex right now from what am I having fun with standpoint. Talonflame, the magic is gone. I have lost my touch with Talonflame. I used to be really good with Talonflame. I'm not very good with it right now in Gen 8. The lack of Z Crystal really hurts it because it can't get 2 Gale Wings off. Heavy Duty Boots has been great for it, but I don't know. It's a mon that has become so nerfed and hurt by advancements in Gen 7 and Gen 8 that I just am not, I just don't have the touch with Talonflame anymore. So I love it. It's a fantastic mon, but I probably will not be grabbing that for a while now. Speaking of mid-season pickups, so if you want to go with my team MVP, Zeraora obviously was the team MVP, and I'll talk about that. But then it's probably Golisopod followed by Jirachi, and Golisopod was literally a mid-season pickup. I think I picked it up week 6 or 7. I don't even know how I picked it up. Somehow I ended up, it was a free agent, I picked it up for, because I dropped Scully and I wanted a bug type, so I was like, I'll go grab Golisopod. I'll try it. It's a first impression mon. That might save my butt a few times here and there, because first impressions have been saving my butt. Until I played Slick, every game that Golisopod played, it won. And it went 6-0, 7-1, because it went and died versus Slick. And in that match alone, you guys saw, it just about took out Mienshao. It took out Slowbro. It took Gliscor down incredibly low. Golisopod balled. That thing is an amazing mon. Yeah, emergency exit sucks. But it definitely is one of my hidden gems that I'm loving right now. I'm definitely going to draft it again. That thing is a beast. I put heavy duty boots on it one time. Every other time I was choice band, except for the time I ran triple priority, where I was E-built because I could not lock myself into a move. But yeah, triple priority, it gets first impression, it gets sucker punch, and it gets aqua jet. Great. I can take out so many different things with that. Heavy duty boots to stop it from being forced to switch. It gets recovery and leech life. It's got poison jab to kill fairy types that try to switch in on your bug type hits. Yeah, I absolutely love Goalie. So much fun. I cannot wait to use it again. Lurantis was alright. It's not Serp, and that's the problem. Serp is about the only contrary mon that I've done very well with. I'm going to keep plugging at Lurantis and try it. I mean, obviously I've got it in LDL at this point, so I'm trying to get it to run there, but I never could quite get Lurantis to set up and sweep. The problem is it's just so slow, so it's easy to come back in and get revenged in those cases. I'm going to skip Zeraora for right now and jump to Scrafty. I didn't get to use Scrafty a lot in the back half of the season. Most of it came early season. I do want to try Scrafty again. I love fighting dark types, which is why I'm going to try to draft Pangoro at some point. But I've had a lot of fun with Scrafty. I've had a lot of fun with Urshifu, so definitely count on seeing Scrafty again. Galarian Mr. Mime didn't do a whole lot, but he was annoying as all shit with Trick Scarfs and shutting down a Reuniclus and a Mew, so I'll take that. I'll take it. It was annoying. I was able to shut some things down and pick up damage on other things with it, clear some hazards. Mr. Mime is a decent hazard control mon. Politoed, I still stand by Politoed being better than Pelipper. I've gotten 4 kills with Pelipper, 3 kills with Pelipper in my career. Something like that, and I've got 8 with Politoed. And 8 to 13, which is a much better KD ratio. I love it. It's Trapper. Sorry, that's my phone. It's a great trapper. I mean, I used it to trap a couple of things. Granted, with things getting flip turn, it's harder to trap bulky waters. Weather Ball is just such a broken move. I mean, Weather Ball on a setter is a broken move. It's the greatest water type move you could use with Politoed. It just chunks things out. It's decently bulky on the special side. It's got a good HP stat to, kind of counterbalance a somewhat weaker defense stat, but it serves its purpose as a very annoying bulky water and a good rain and the superior rain setter. So Krogganogonal. Same thing as Gudra, basically. It's a nice special wall, but way too frail on the defense side. I don't really care for it. I was kind of in a I need a hazard removal situation, and I was better off with G-Mime. Kingdra, once again, I am done with Rain. I have struggled with Kingdra mightily. 3 times I've used it, and that's, you know, outside of Swampert, the other ideal premier Rain Sweeper. So don't expect Kingdra back anytime soon. Melmetal, like Dracovish, has become almost obsolete at this point. It is way too easy to beat Melmetal, just like it is way too easy to beat Dracovish. People have learned, you know, just have a Sash Will-O-Wisper, have a bulky Rocky Helmet Water type, have a bulky Rocky Helmet Steel type, you know, just have something that can take hits from it, and you're pretty much gonna cripple it to the point where it's no longer a problem. So I am honestly not going to draft Melmetal again. It's just, unless it gets a move pool update, it's just too much of a one-trick pony. Credillia I never used, so no comments on Dick Necklace. Aromatisse, I stand by the fact, is one of the worst fairies in the game. I hate it. It is too passive. I'm done drafting Aromatisse. I really am. I'm going to prioritize drafting a fairy type earlier on, so I don't get stuck with Aromatisse. Rotom Wash, that was literally a trade deal. No comment. Scolipede, I couldn't get Scolipede set up. What the hell, phone? I could not get Scolipede set up at all, so it never did anything. But that's it. So going back to the last member of the team, the reason I saved this is because Zeraora had a special... Zeraora was special this season. Only Manaphy and Mega Garchomp have had more kills in a single season than it. Mega Garchomp going 22-2, and Manaphy going 18-6 or 18-5, I think. So Zeraora going 17-9. Fantastic. Zeraora got 50 kills. I know I made a big party about that versus Mortal. It's the first Mon to reach 50 kills. It's just fantastic this generation. There are not a lot of things that can stop it besides ground types, like Play Rough, Close Combat, Bulk Up, Calm Mind. I never did run a special... I did run a special set twice. I did. Once versus Jay, once versus... Ox, maybe? Maybe not. I don't know. It's just... It's such a hard-hitting Mon. It is so fast, and it is so hard for people to switch in on. And if you catch them by bringing Scarf sets, you can really throw somebody off because they're like, they're not going to run Scarf Zeraora, so we only need to speed creep our Scarfer is above Zeraora. No, I'll bring a Scarf Zeraora on you just to screw you up. I don't know. I love Zeraora. There's a reason why I changed or retired the Beartix for the Vermilion City Zeraoras. So definitely expect Zeraora to be back. And I know Zeraora is at 5 already. Shut up. Depending on when this video came out, it may or may not have already been redrafted once, if not twice. So, yeah, it's my favorite electric type to use in the format. It's arguably my favorite Mon to use in the format. So let's go to the Mon records, the big board. Take a look here. Zeraora clearly number 1 at 50 and 35, plus 15. It's actually number 4 in the differential because, again, Manaphy, Hydreigon, and Megachomp have the best, or have better KD ratios. You take a look at my top 25 again, and Hydreigon, Haxorus, Gudra moving into 6th, Megachomp, Megazard, yeah, Hydreigon, Haxorus, Gudra, Megachomp, Megazard. Some people, Zygarde's still up there, Megaments, Kyurem Black. I still got 8 dragons in the top 25. Call me the Dragon Master. But yeah. Gudra checking in to the top 6, just outside the top 5. Actually, you know, it's tied for raw kills with Manaphy. If I'd gotten one more kill with it, it would have jumped past Manaphy into the top 5. Talonflame, you know, Didn't do a lot, but still hanging around in the top 12, or it's in 11th. Looking for the rest of this team. There's Mega Swampert. Finally got to 10 kills. Getting up into 32nd. Jirachi, for its second time being used, jumped up to 35th. Lurantis is up there. I think Goalie is coming along too. There he is. Goalie 45th, 7-1. There's the last. There's Politoed in the 62nd slot, 6-10. There's Scrafty. Togekiss for its second time using, 4-5. There's Kingdra. But yeah, that's kind of where our, I think the rest of them start to slip down quite a ways, so. But that's it for NCL. I've already told Ian I'm coming back for Season 8. You guys can bet that I'm coming back for Season 8. I'm hoping that I don't have the problem that I've been having in WWC, where Season 1 I made playoffs, 2 I made, or missed, and went 2-10 or something like that. Season 3 I made. Season 4 I missed and went like 3-9. Season 5, don't know yet if the pattern continues because I haven't played to find out if I made playoffs. And then NCL Season 1 that I was here, Season 5, made quarter or semis, flopped and went 6-6 in Season 2 that I was here, and then this season I'm back in playoffs. So hopefully next season's not another flop. This is also the only league that I can remember besides the DSL, I think, where I've played no, because I didn't play it. This is the only league where I've played multiple seasons, and I have a winning record overall. Because I'm 8, 6, I'm 14, I'm 21, and 15 in NCL. So you can bet that I'm coming back. So thank you guys for supporting the Charizards this season. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and I forgot my career record. I'm 110, 158, minus 215. I'm 4-5, minus 16 on the playoffs. Gen 8, I'm 43 and 65, minus 84. No, that's not right. I think I got something cross-wired here. Yeah, something's cross-wired because playoffs I should be, unless it didn't count this. Yeah, it looks like it didn't count that. Because I should be... Oh, wait. That's why. -1. There we go. 1 and -2. I've made playoffs 3 times. 4 times. Sorry. I made playoffs 4 times already this generation, and I made it 5 times all of that previous generation. The Charizards are 46 and 72, minus 110. Or 101, oops. But they've qualified for 4 quarters and 1 semi. I broke this down because I was really interested in it. And good lord, the Bearticks made a lot of semis. And the Bearticks actually have the best outside the Corviknights, who don't have a whole lot. But now that's it. I'll see you guys next time.